If you want to grow happy and healthy plants, having the right soil, right conditions, and importantly, right fertiliser is essential. So how do you go about choosing the best fertilisers for your plants? Well, there are three things to consider: nutrient content, effectiveness, and value for money. Let's start with nutrient content. On every fertiliser pack, like this Manutec Bloom Boost, you'll see an analysis. It is a list of the nutrients and their percentages contained in the product. The main nutrients are nitrogen, which provides the growth element, phosphorus for roots, and potassium, which promotes flower and fruit. Then there are lots of trace elements in much smaller amounts, which are still essential for healthy plant growth. Different plants need differing types and amounts of nutrients to grow and produce their best. Grasses and foliage plants like higher amounts of nitrogen, while fruit trees love extra potassium. So it is really important you match your plant with the right fertiliser. When it comes to effectiveness, if you're looking for quick results, then soluble fertilisers give you a quicker response than compared to granular types. Plus, soluble fertilisers dissolve in water and are easy to apply. Another thing about soluble fertilisers is they are great value for money. A pack goes a long way. The highly concentrated nutrient in a soluble fertiliser just needs water to become an important and instant plant-ready food. Manutec has a wide range of specially developed, high-analysis soluble fertilisers for specific plant groups and purposes. Orchids are very popular. Manutec Orchid Food is for growth. It's rich in nitrogen and potassium and suitable for use during an orchid's growth period to help maintain healthy foliage and roots. Once the orchid flower spikes appear, then swap to Manutec Orchid Bloom Booster. This has added potassium to enhance the flower size, colour, quality and number of spikes. Continue to use this throughout the flowering period. The colour of your hydrangeas will depend on the pH of your soil or potting mix. If slightly acidic, then your hydrangeas will be bluish. If slightly alkaline, then pinkish. Here are two products that will intensify either those blue or pink tones. Manutec Hydrangea Bluing Fertiliser has both a nutrient mix that promotes healthy growth in flowers, along with aluminium sulfate, which helps maintain the natural bluing acidic growing conditions in your soil or potting mix. Manutec Hydrangea Pinking Fertiliser will put your plants in the pink. Along with the perfect nutrient mix for growth and flowers, it also contains calcium nitrate that stabilises a higher soil pH to help intensify that pink colour. If you want to change the natural colour of your hydrangeas, you will need to alter the soil pH. Using Manutec Sulphur will decrease pH, while Manutec Dolomite Lime or Garden Lime will raise pH. Looking for a rich green hue on your foliage plants? Then Manutec Green Boost is the answer. Packed full of healthy, leaf-promoting nitrogen, use this on your foliage and green plants, along with leafy vegetables and herbs. One thing I know about roses is they need regular feeds to produce masses of gorgeous blooms and thick, healthy foliage. Manutec Bloom Boost for roses and flowers provides everything your roses and other flowering and fruiting plants need. It is high in potassium to enhance flower and fruit growth, colour and quality. Plus, it helps increase plant resistance to pests and disease. One of the original indoor flowering plants, African violets hate overwatering and overfeeding. They do very well in wick watering and self-watering pots. Manutec African Violet Food will keep your African violet looking and growing their very best. This is a complete soluble fertiliser designed for African violets and other potted flowering plants all year round. As soluble fertilisers can absorb moisture from air or humidity, it's very important to reseal your Manutec soluble fertiliser after every use and store in a dark, dry place so it's ready to go next time you need to fertilise. You will find the full range of Manutec Soluble Fertilisers at your local Bunnings.